New videos every day.
Hey, welcome friends, welcome back. This is Chris from WriteByNight. Today I'm going to be talking about cover letters, how to write them, tips and techniques, how to make them better. Hopefully something maybe you haven't heard before that will make your cover letter all the better. Basically, a cover letter, in case you're unfamiliar with it or just haven't had much practice writing them, it's just a letter that you're going to write to a potential employer explaining that you're aware of what they do and that your skills can complement what they do, kind of selling yourself to just better help you get that job, to get to the interview and get to the final hiring process. Step one. If you aren't comfortable writing a cover letter, or maybe you haven't, or you just don't have a template, feel free to go online or use a word processing program, Microsoft Word, Mac, the Word program from the Mac. Go ahead and just take a template off there and feel free to use that as your starting point to writing your own version of your cover letter. Next thing you want to do, you've got your cover letter, either it's a template or it's one you already have. Just basic things you want to make sure to format it as. Keep it to one page. That's pretty important. People don't want to read a novel, so one page is good. You don't have to worry about stapling or losing separate pages. Also, you want to have nice formal greeting, salutation, and a good, closing as well. Use just nice formal like, dear so-and-so, sincerely. That's always good. And another very important thing, affix your name, your address, your email, your phone number, all of that to the top letterhead. That way they have a very concrete and clear way of contacting you should they be interested in interviewing you and hiring you. The next step beyond just general formatting is getting more in depth. And I'm going to talk about a basic 3-paragraph structure here. So in the cover letter with the first paragraph, you want to just say to the employer, I know what you guys do. Hey, I've seen your company, I've researched it, and generally state how you could fit in there, that you'd be a great match for this job. In the second paragraph, you want to just complement that and get more in depth about your previous work experiences and how certain skills you picked up from those jobs will pay off at this new job. And then finally, for the third paragraph, just wrapping it all up, you're being very confident and you're also thanking them for their time, reminding them once again a little more succinctly how you are good for that position. And you just want to end it with, thanks for your time. I'm available at your leisure or at these times. And then go ahead and say, sincerely, best regards, your name. Next, after you've written the cover letter, you got the thing done, very important, review, review, review. Edit that thing, make sure there's no typos. I'd say at least go over it 3 separate times, maybe even 3 separate sittings, just to make sure it's well worded, it's conversational, it's professional, but especially there's no grammatical or spelling errors, because people see that, that's pretty much not good for you. And also, if you're not good at these sorts of things, hopefully you know somebody who is. Shoot it to them in an email, say, hey, I'll buy you a cup of coffee if you just go over this once or twice, and make sure it looks as good as it's going to be, because that's very important. Last tip for the day, the cover letter it coincides with the resume. You want them to kind of work in tandem in a way that's beneficial for you. They already have a resume, so you don't need to go over every single thing you've ever done in the cover letter. Most importantly, you just want to hit the highlights that this job, whatever the position is, are most going to appreciate. And also with that, this cover letter is your chance to communicate with them in a more conversational tone than your resume. So you want it to be professional, but you also want it to be very readable. You want some of your personality to come across this way. And in that, you use your resume and your cover letter in concert to better sell yourself for that position, because that's really why you're writing it, to get the job. In future upcoming videos, some topics we're going to try and cover: email etiquette, how to write a nice, professional, friendly, quick email. Also, another future video, we're going to do mixed media. This one will focus on literature and photography, how the two mediums can combine or just teach and yield perspectives to enhance your artistic expressions. Thanks for stopping by today, guys. It was great. Hope you learned something about cover letters maybe you didn't know before. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to ask a question or leave a comment, feel free to do that. If you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. And again, go to WriteByNight.net for any and all other concerns. Thanks, guys.